Getting your giant to expose itself. Getting your giant to come to a place in the valley where it's there to die is wonderful. It's great. You're all here. Perfect. Having a little kumbaya service and pray a few prayers and sing a few songs and preach a good message and, shake a few hands and whatever it is not what gets her done. At the end of the day, that last phrase is the whole deal. You have to follow through. It was the follow through that took David from a guy who spoke a lot of stuff to a guy who did something that mattered. It was follow through. It all began with how he thought, that in his mind, in his personhood, he believed, his internal reality believed in the God that could do what he said he was going to do. He had taken the thoughts captive. I mean, if you read there's verses I put on the outline, you can read those and they'll tell you this. He took the thoughts captive. The thoughts of, oh my gosh, that guy's scary. Holy smoke, he's big. The closer he gets, he's getting bigger all the time. All those thoughts that he had, you have no control over your thoughts. All that stuff he felt, he had to get past. He had to take those thoughts captive. He had to take those emotions captive. He had to make them obedient to the lordship of Christ, is what the scripture says there. But obedient to what he knew God was speaking in him. Just so he could step up and do the one thing God asked him to do in that moment. So the question I got for you today is what's the thing God's asking of you? What's your next step? What's this overwhelming giant? And maybe it's just getting past your apathy. Maybe it's trusting God in some area, some decision of your life. I don't know. Maybe you are facing down something that is over you emotionally or over you positionally or something that's intimidating you out there. You just can't imagine how horrible this thing is. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that if you don't win the battle of how you think, then you'll never win the battle of how you feel. If you don't win the battle of how you think and how you feel, your emotions and the lies that you hear will deceive you into living a life of failure.